everyone that's in the house and will be in the house. Sonia, hey honey. If you're new, I'm Julia. This is Virgo Nation. It is a Virgo channel. You could have strong Virgo placement, and these messages are also for you. Basically, you take what messages are yours and you leave the rest for everyone else. There are messages from Spirit. Okay, it could be about love, work, what you need to look out for, etc., etc. Everything that you need in regards to me is down below in the description box, like how to become a member, how to get a live tarot card reading that's discounted from my psychics and tarot card readers by calling the toll-free numbers, how to book a reading through me by going to my website and going to products and tarot card readings. Okay, I do videos and I do live tarot card readings as well, okay? And with that being said, let's get started. So, Virgo, Kenny, Elizabeth, hey, I'll give you guys all shout-outs at the end. All right, so Virgo, I feel for some of you, you've got some kind of pride or prejudice thing going on between you and another person. You guys are incredibly, incredibly stubborn. You both love each other. You know, someone's been a fool. But you still love them, right? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with this situation. And I'm not talking about a toxic person or anything like that. I'm talking about, you know, just making wrong decisions, letting pride and ego get in the way, stubbornness, right? We're talking about two pretty powerful individuals here that like to do things their way. And like their independence and like their space, but when it comes down to the two of you being together here, there's an attraction, there's a chemistry, and I don't know. For some of you, you were dealing with a toxic individual, but they need to heal, okay? I think they got a lot of regret. Spirit is saying they know that they were, you know, that's a sin, by the way. Yeah, okay, we'll get into that after. Well, let me continue with the message here. So they got enticed by somebody. Somebody wanted what you had, was very jealous of what you had with your person. And they got in between the two of you. And now your person is realizing, you know, that they let what was in their pants lead them to something that has become a nightmare. Okay, so they are kind of beating themselves up going, you know, what did I do? And why did I hurt my Virgo, right? I feel a third party is constantly hearing about you, Virgo, and it's making them furious. And there's a lot of fights going on, physical fights too, verbal fights, because your person keeps throwing it in their face like, I should have never hurt my Virgo. I should have never been with you. This is a mistake kind of thing. And that's where the guilt and the remorse is coming in. Now, I feel for a lot of you, you just like, you know, you're disappointed. You're really disappointed because it was a really nice relationship. I mean, you guys had like a lot of fun. You would do things a lot. You guys had a lot of similarities, right? And you really thought it was going to go somewhere. And maybe they told you it was going to go somewhere. And maybe you really, really did want it to go somewhere. But I feel this person is very, Spirit is saying, very independent. They like their freedom, right? Maybe they just weren't mature enough at the time, Virgo. I don't know. I don't see that third party thing going very far. I really don't. I have seen in the cards, though, they are going to return to you and ask for your forgiveness here. But I think it'll be a little bit too late because you've got somebody else coming in for you. So the whole situation, that whole situation is just, I don't know, Virgo. I don't know. I feel sorry for you on this one. I really do. You didn't deserve it. But, you know, God has a way of taking people out of our lives that are not meant to be with us, right? Because there's something better. Or you have a certain path that person's not supposed to go on. So chalk it up as an experience, okay? Now, I have another person here, I feel, who's on the fence, who's constantly thinking about you, but thinking about you so much that they will not take action. They want to, but they don't. Are you alone? Yeah. Are they alone? Yeah. Are you single? Yeah. Are they single? Yeah. Virgo. Are you like, totally putting everything into your work so you don't think about anything else, right? So are they. So are they. They're doing, it's like, I don't know. How can I explain it? Like, Virgo, you're like, I got to do what I got to do. And that's it. And then this person's going, I got to do whatever I got to do, right? It's like it's survival mode. There is distance in this one between the two of you, but there's love there. And I feel you already know this person. It could be a friendship that hasn't gone any further. But at some point, I see that it both kind of clicks for both of you, or at least clicks for this person, especially if you've been waiting for them to come towards you. And then you'll have your happily ever after kind of thing. So, yeah. Okay. Whoa. Virgo. Okay. So love wanted to come out today. We'll see what else comes out in the cards. Okay. A lot of you are still waiting for the one. Holding out for the one. We'll see. I see love. I see love coming. I see whatever you're manifesting is coming true. I see abundance being really great for you too, Virgo, if you've been working really hard. Here. I feel like Spirit's telling me to tell you something, though. It's very important for all of us, right? Not to think that if something is going to come into my life, then I'm going to be happy. You know what I mean? Whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it's anything. You should be happy right now. You should be living in the here and now and going after your dreams and goals and aspirations. Don't wait for something to happen in order for you to feel happy. You understand? Like, because there's always going to be something else you're going to want to achieve, that you're going to want, right? And then you land up not enjoying the moment. Thank you. All right, here we go, family. I call upon the divine. I call upon the white light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. I call upon the divine mother, the divine father. I love you all. No one's told you they love you today. I call upon our ancestors and our ascended masters. I call upon our archangels and our whole angelic team to come join us today in this reading. To come join us in this reading. Okay. There's a bunch of them, but the green one, again, is, my eye is going to the very top one. So let's see what that says, okay? All right, family, I got you. Here we go. Dear you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire and entitled, or is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you towards joy, discovery, growth, or adventure, participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you can step forward, surrender to whatever Spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to Spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. Okay, that's what we got. All right, let's get into the cards, shall we? For Virgo, please, for Virgo. What do we have for my beautiful Virgos? What does Virgo need to know today, please, their spirit guides? We thank you in advance for being with us here today, for your healing, your guidance, your love, your knowledge, for our highest good. Amen. Here we go. for Virgo. Okay, so it's very clear here that you are patiently waiting for a partnership or an alliance. It feels like, I don't know, soulmate. It's very clear here. Okay, you're waiting. You're really waiting here. Okay, I feel like your destiny is with an emperor here. It's somebody who you've been waiting for. Could be a Scorpio. The transformation card is here, but things are going to change, and things are going to start moving very, 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 very quickly. Okay, cards are just flying today. They've been flying all day. Yeah, somebody's finally going to realize a lot of things. Now, I don't know if they're going to be in the hangman position where they actually are going to get that clarity or that download, or spirit's going to show them something. But I do see travel. I see positive, somebody taking positive movement forward, listening to their intuition. Look, I really feel in this particular case, Virgo, that somebody is really concerned about their finances with this move. Like they say, okay, they may go, okay, well, I have my own business, right? I'm familiar with where I've lived here all my life, you know, kind of thing. Okay, and if I pick up and I go to Virgo, what am I going to be doing for work? Right? I'd have to give up a lot of things to go be with Virgo. So that's a big concern. But I feel here, there's 2 5s. I feel here somebody is going to be awakened here. And they're going to realize, wow, 3 5s. Holy moly, I'll show you this. 3 5s. Boom, 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 boom. This is somebody who's saying to themselves, look, you know what? It's almost like something clicks and somebody goes, look, you know, is this what it's all about? It's just about making money, you know, what about love? What about the future, right? Is it only about making money and being alone? So somebody's going to be making a decision here. Okay. The cards have been flying all day today. I'm telling you. Card down, I'm going. Every time I'm doing a reading for you, they're either going here, they're going over there. Yeah. Okay, so somebody is going to make a choice to have a new beginning, Virgo. Now, this could be you, this could be them, right? Yeah. It's a choice. It's really a choice about this new beginning. Maybe it's between 2 people. On your behalf, I feel. Wow, okay. But somebody is really overthinking and in a state of fear of making the wrong choice here. Yeah, there's a lot of mental conflict here. Now, for some of you, not all of you, you could be dealing with somebody who has that kind of disorder. And I don't know what it's called, you know, where they overthink, they don't take action, they get overwhelmed with their thoughts kind of thing. This person may have they may get overwhelmed here. So, and because of this mental conflict, I feel somebody is really has pulled back, right? I feel here, Virgo, you have decided, you know what, I'm standing my ground here, okay? I'm going to be that spiritual warrior here. And I'm going to focus, on my stability here. And I feel you are standing very strong towards anything that is toxic, anything that is low vibration is showing it here. All right. Listen, again, you have Virgo, you have somebody who's coming in, and then you've got that player from the past who was deceptive, who was envious of you. It was all about the passion for them. That's how they're coming back in here. And unfortunately, you've got some kind of spiritual union with this person. It's karmic, though. I feel it's karmic. Like, jeez. Okay. If they would come back a different way, maybe this could work out, but they're not. They haven't changed. They do want to talk to you, but they don't know how. I feel like, they don't know how. They don't know how because of whatever has happened here between the two of you. I feel here, Virgo, you're patiently waiting, not for this person, but for real love to come in here, okay? And I'm telling you, the rainbow is going to be shining on you really, really soon, Virgo, and you will have your wishes and dreams come true. Okay, the cards, like I said, they keep flying here. You're going to get some kind of download. I feel first it's going to be prosperity, material and spiritual, and then it's going to be love for Virgo. Yeah, see, the universe has a plan. They really do. It brings unexpected change. And it's something that you really want. It allows you to move on from the past. For Virgo. Yeah. I think you're going to be moving on from something that you're finally going to come to terms with something that really hurt you, and you're going to finally be completely healed when it comes to your heart. Yeah, there's memories. There's memories. There's memories. But Spirit is saying, just rest, recharge, heal your heart. If you've got to be in solitude for right now, be in solitude here. But things are really about to change for the better for you here. You have triumphant success. There will be a victory for you, Virgo. What do we got on the bottom of the deck? The Empress. So what is this celebration for Virgo? There's something you want to accomplish. I also feel you are trying to get over some kind of heartache and loss, and that's why you're very focused on what you're creating here. Okay? The Empress just came out. Yeah. You may be really missing somebody here, and you're not saying anything. And it's about a person who you feel you're meant to be with here. It is a spiritual union here between two people. But they're saying continue in your spiritual strength, because I don't know if you can see this. Their two hands are touching one another here. And they're saying for you to stand in your spiritual strength, not to go towards temptation. Don't do that, right? Because you don't want to be alone. Stay strong here, because you see those two hands again here together when the right person comes in, and I feel they are spiritual as well, but that's when the real prosperity comes in. That's your, I feel like it is your Ten of Pentacles here. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah, you got to stand in your strength. Wow, Ten of Cups just came out as well. So there is material harvest here. Okay. That, I hate, but they keep coming up in your readings. Okay, so whoever was toxic, low vibrational, is facing obstacles, and challenges right now. And maybe it's really because they're watching you go through a glow up, or you're succeeding here. And therefore, and then this person is watching this and they're going through conflict and defeat, right? This is somebody who you sacrificed. I mean, you said, yeah, I feel this way about this person, but I can't be with them because this is just not good for me anymore. So I see here you stepping into, okay, do you want to call it karma? Okay, call it karma, I guess. But you're stepping into victory and success. And I see the sun coming out for you here, Virgo. And I feel here, you kind of know this without like really knowing, right? And you don't wish this person bad. You really don't, you know. You're sending them love and healing, even though they did whatever they did, right? And you don't want to see them in conflict. You really don't. You really don't. You don't. You don't. Yeah, it upsets you what happened, but you're not wishing this person's demise or something to happen to them. This is just not you. You know, I think you're over it, right? And you're just giving it love and healing and whatever else you need to give it, right? All right, let's go on to this deck here. And let's see what they want to tell us. For Virgo. For Virgo. And I'm telling you, if you always take the high road, meaning like, you know, give the forgiveness, the love, the healing, send it to whoever needs it, even your worst enemy. Just don't be revengeful. Don't wish bad on people. Don't be jealous. Don't be envious. Don't be any of those things. Those are all sins, you know. Okay, so something is happening within you, Virgo, where you're going through that initiation. You're crossing that bridge here. You're overcoming your fears, too. I feel I'm talking to a Virgo that's been through a lot. You've been through a lot. I mean, you know, people that only walked in your shoes to know what you've experienced here. But there's a transition coming for you here, okay? You are transcending. You are. And you know what you have to leave behind and what you need to go towards here. You're reaching your final destination. There's one last step, okay, that brings an important change. So what is it that you need to release before you can move forward? What is it? There's something. Could be fear. Could be some uncertainty here that you're feeling. But I feel if you could stay strong spiritually, I feel here that you will be guided through whatever's holding you back. Does that make sense? Okay, so what has tested you recently? Or what is still testing you here? Or what did put you through a test? There was something that put you through, that put you through some kind of test here, right? But I feel you had the strength to walk away. You know, there's fire here, so whatever didn't serve you, you knew had to burn away by fire. Not literal fire, but you know what I mean. Spiritually. To bring in the new, right? Okay, there was some kind of spell put on some of you here. That's broken. Okay, that's broken. And maybe with somebody here who feels that you have unfinished business with them. Okay, or maybe you have some unfinished business that you need to take care of, and there was something always getting in the way of you being able to take that next step. Things are about to change, and it's going to be a magical time for you here with the Ace of Wands being here. Something is being awakened within you. Maybe you weren't seeing something before, and now you've got clarity on it here. So you're waking up and you're making a decision here. So there is some kind of new opportunity being opened up for you here. You have that golden key. You're manifesting right now. Truly you are. I feel you need to get back to what's important. Some of you may need to, it's that wisdom that you have here. Okay, you got to integrate it into your daily life and return back to what's important to you. Kind of like what I was saying to you, right? See, the abundance is coming to you here. You will have that reward, okay, from some kind of recent challenge that you had, okay? And then you're going to have to make some kind of decision about what your next move is. And I feel everything is happening in divine timing here. And I feel you're ready to make changes in your life and to switch things up. Yeah, you are that spiritual warrior. There's something about you here that you're not afraid anymore. You're just not. There's a lot of different choices to be made here. Okay? Again, I'm saying though that it's really about stepping into your power and showing who you truly are. It's also too with you getting in control those moments where you start fearing or doubting as well. There are many choices coming up for you here. All right, you need to know that you are protected. You are going towards your fate, your destiny, your what's meant for you here. The path will be lit up for you here. For a lot of you, I feel you have experienced as a child, right? I don't know, maybe you're just like, you may have siblings or something, but you're just like, you're all by yourself here, okay? The only person you can really rely on is you. So there is something here where you're kind of looking for direction. You don't really know where you belong. I mean, like where you should be, right? I feel for a lot of you, it's, I don't know, something is changing here because I've got the glass slipper here. And they're telling you don't feel like you're lost or you don't, you're on your own. Embrace your uniqueness, because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. This is all going to work out in your favor. You are going towards your destiny and what is meant for you. What was planned for you was planned for you before you even came down here on earth. It doesn't matter if you feel like you're all alone or you don't have family you can rely on or anything like that. You're going in the direct, see, you're rising like the phoenix. Virgo. Wow, and the starry sky card came out. Okay, beautiful. So you're turning a leaf. You're turning a leaf. You're turning a leaf, and you've got that wisdom that you need to make these changes here. Now keep in mind, you do have people that are jealous of you, try to compete with you and all this kind of stuff, try to cause you chaos here, okay? But, they could have been, like cursing you under their breath or whatever, but you know who these people are. You really do. A new opportunity is opening up for you here, Virgo, okay? And this destiny is sealed only for you. No one else can do it. No one else can take it from you. Okay? There's a new dawn showing up for you. Look how beautiful that card is. So, some of you have a friend who could be some form of a healer here. I feel this is somebody who hasn't had the chance to go towards their life purpose. I feel like they've been like a caged bird. I don't know. Is it family members? Is it people that they have around them that's been keeping them contained here? I feel this person doesn't have their freedom. I feel this person has something that they want to do or be or go, right? And they haven't been able to. They're like a caged bird, right? Something is changing here. Something is changing here. Now, they're asking, this person actually may be a soulmate for you, but it's like a friend, right? It's not like to go to be romantic or anything like that. I feel this person somehow is supposed to come together with you and you guys are supposed to collaborate. You're supposed to go on some kind of spiritual journey. I feel this person you're supposed to have compassion for this person. You're supposed to help them when they come towards you here. There's something here where the two of you, you'll know who this is. This is somebody who's very much like you. Very much like you. There's some things that are not exactly the same, but similarities, like feeling like you never really fit in, being incredibly spiritual. Of course, your life is different than their life, right? But I feel this person finally wakes up and wants to come towards you, but they need your help to get out of whatever situation they're in. So just giving you a heads up about that. Okay, let's go to our angels. For Virgo. Here we go. The cards are flying again. Virgo. Okay, so here you go. You've been that spiritual warrior. You're standing up for your beliefs. You have been told by the angels who to leave behind, walk away from here, so that you can focus and manifest your wishes and your dreams. And they have been heard. They have been delivered, Virgo. Yep, because you are an earth angel. And so they're telling you to give up control and just allow things to just unfold the way they need to unfold now. Okay, but pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to what downloads you're getting, what kind of dreams you're seeing, right? I feel here there's a very important message here. Not to hold on to resentment or hate. Don't. For a lot of you, your twin flame, your soulmate, is communicating, like out of nowhere a song will come on and they're telepathically communicating with you through music to tell you what they want to tell you. Okay? Because maybe you haven't given this person an opportunity to be able to speak to you for a very long time. So they're sending you, okay, so they're sending you what they want to tell you, and they don't have the capacity to do so because you may have blocked them here. So all of a sudden you'll be doing something and a song will come on and it's your person conveying to you their feelings. So that's a synchronicity, by the way. Okay, so we do have change coming. You're already in the midst of it, Virgo. And it's beautiful. Justice is yours. Again, you're going to see things in your dreams. You know your angels are around you. And something very exciting, something that's going to make you very, very happy here. Okay? I feel things are turning around, especially when you start using your spiritual gifts and paying attention to what's being conveyed to you, or returning to talent that you once had, or finding a new talent. Those are your spiritual gifts, by the way. Okay. So you're really standing in your strength. You're accepting who you are. You're constantly cleaning your energetic field. You're fully aware of that. You don't want anybody's negativity coming on you here. You're knowing when to raise your vibration as well, Virgo, okay, to get you out of anybody who's trying to connect their energy to you, right, that may be negative, right? Because you can feel it. Sometimes you know, right? All of a sudden you're feeling great, and then all of a sudden you start feeling weird and you're going, why am I feeling this way? You know it's somebody else's energy. So you're very clear about getting up, moving, raising your vibration again. What they want you to do is just really step it up now and allow yourself to just shine. Radiate that love that you have inside your heart and soul and let it for everybody to see it, right? And get ready, because with the leap of faith and a new beginning, definitely, Virgo, you're having a new beginning. You are. You are. And it's happening because you prayed for it, Virgo. You did. And whatever's happening here, Virgo, you will be having a lot of peace and harmony, because there's infinite abundance coming to you from your angels from the Most High. It's because you've been loving, you've been giving. And now you're going to be receiving that same love back. There's a lot of spiritual support and awareness around you here. Okay, and people that you can actually trust and love. Again, you know, we've got the ancestors around us here. I see a Virgo who's very grateful, thankful, maybe journaling, writing in their journal the things that they're thankful for every day, being very focused, starting something creative. Virgo, you're doing great. You have forgiven, and that is what has brought you wellness. You've got Jeremiah, Raphael, and Michael, and Gabriel all together here. I'm not kidding you. They all came out back to back. Do you understand what that means? If you're not protected and loved and everything else and guided, there's no way all these four would come out like this back to back. All right? So, there is forgiveness. There's wellness now because you've given that forgiveness. Michael is protecting you. You're standing in your truth, Virgo. I love it. I love it. Because, again, you're trusting your intuition. You're trusting your wisdom. Without wisdom, I told you, if somebody doesn't have wisdom and doesn't do the right thing, then they're just acting like a fool. Okay? So, there's something opening up here for you, or it already has, and you've been taking a course, or you've been trying to get more information. It's a new path opening up for you, something that you love, something that you're passionate about. And you're either learning about it, or you're getting information, or you're reading a book, you're taking a course. I don't know, but Spirit is saying it's a healthy decision. It's going to make you much happier in the end. And it also helps you overcome any kind of challenges. So is it a career change? Could be. Could be. All I know is that you've done your healing and you have removed that barrier around your heart, right? I don't think there's anything left from the past for a lot of you that you're still holding on to. You're not. And you're not repeating that same old story. There are people out there that will continuously keep repeating the same things. This person did this to me, and this person did that to me. And, it's a victim mentality, right? And if you keep sitting in that, I'm just saying overall, if you keep staying in that mentality, right? And a lot of people do it because it's a cry for help, love. So it takes some kind of emotional maturity here to get out of that cycle, to keep singing that same old story, right? See, a lot of people keep singing that same old story. And they keep complaining about what has happened to them, but at the same time, they don't want to do the healing work. They don't want to do what is needs to be done in order to get themselves out of that situation. It's more comfortable to have people feel sorry for them, right? So, and I'm saying it with love right now, if there's anybody listening to me, and that's what you're doing, it's really a time for you to look at things, right? Because the more and more you keep saying that, keep repeating and saying the same stuff over and over again about what has happened to you, you will never move forward. You can't grow this way. You can't find your joy and your happiness that the universe so much wants you to have, right? You're allowing those people to keep you stuck, whoever did whatever they did, right? I'm just saying. Okay, let's go to animal spirit, because we haven't used this in a very long time. So create a new story for yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. One that you could be proud of. One that brings you joy and happiness. Yeah? For Virgo. If most people could understand that the canvas, the journal, the book, the pages are empty. The canvas is empty. You can write that book any way you want from this point on. You can paint that canvas any way you want, and it doesn't matter if somebody likes it or not. You're painting it because you're painting it the way you want to paint it. You understand what I'm saying to you? It's never too late to step into the new, right? And make those changes that you need to make. Some people go, oh, I'm old now. What's the point and all this stuff. No, you're never too old. Most people there's many, very important people that wrote a very popular book or started a business or whatever. And it was not till after their 60s that they did that. So it's never too late to go after your dreams and your aspirations and to change your life. Just because people, again, we've got people that would like to keep us stuck, right? Instead of going towards what we're meant to do. For Virgo, please, for Virgo. What messages do we have for Virgo? You see, reclaim your power. Understand what's going on. Get the bigger picture about everything, right? It's time for you to lay a solid foundation for yourself here. Okay? And for a lot of you, the way you're going to do that is by taking that idea that you have and bringing it to life now. For a lot of you, there's something you're thinking about, but you keep going back and forth, Spirit's telling me. And you're going, yeah, today I'm going to do it. Today I'm going to do it. Today I'm going to do it. Today goes by. It doesn't get done. Then the next day you go, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And it's fear. It's fear. It's Spirit is saying it's that thing where Virgo wants it to be perfect. Okay. Start. Just start. You can always tweak it later. Start. Doesn't have to be perfect. So, if you can overcome that obstacle, right, of everything having to be perfect and right before you could start or before you complete something, you got infinite opportunities coming towards you here, possibilities. And not just one, several, Virgo. Several. Really. Several. Listen to your intuition, to those nudges you're getting from Spirit here, and believe in yourself now that you can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. Okay? I know you're worried, well, what if I put all this effort in and it doesn't work out or whatever? Spirit's saying nothing is ever wasted here. I feel you're going to have, people love what you do. There is going to be a switch up. Something is changing here because Spirit has a plan and truly does want to help you make your dreams come true. It's here. So, but you have to start acting as if it's already happening for you. Okay? Let your heart shine. Do that one thing that you're passionate about. Okay? Again, I'm seeing that home is very important to you here. I feel a lot of you too are holding on too tight to your money, or you know what I mean? Like you're making that like your main focus here. And Spirit is saying, don't make that your priority. You've got to enjoy your life too. Continue to be generous of spirit, right? Know that there's always going to be enough for you here. You just got to keep moving slow and steady, step by step, to get to that top of that mountain. But don't make that only your priority, and watch what you're saying to yourself here. Okay? Make wise decisions. Stop overthinking certain things too much, to the point where It immobilizes you. It's time really for you to free yourself from something. It's going to be different from all of you so that you can have a new beginning and sense that freedom from something here that is continuously on your mind. Maybe it is what that person did to you. And you keep replaying it and replaying it, replaying it. Maybe you just need to let it go now, okay? Start using your mind in a more productive way here, okay? There's a lot of things you could be focusing your mind on instead of what has happened and what this person has done to you and whatever else, okay? Very soon, I feel here, you've been very patient here. I feel here that you got blessings coming in, Virgo. You really do. So continue here to be in a place of gratitude and grace. Of course, have some healthy boundaries here. But let Spirit guide you, because I'm telling you, with the bee spirit here, that's sweet results. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it's supposed to for you here, right? So just be fearless and be bold here, and trust in the magic, and stop stressing out so much. A lot of you have an experience or you have knowledge in a certain field, and you need to share that now, even if it's through a book or speaking about it. Your focus should be on the here and now and really turning that page for that brand new beginning here. You don't have to worry about anything. Spirit's got you here. But again, I'm telling you, a lot of you want to step into this position, but what's holding you back is that you want everything perfect. You want everything perfect. You want to make sure that every single detail is right before you do whatever it is that you're being guided to do. And Spirit's going, look, just co-create with us here so we can bring you this transformation so that you could be doing something that you love to do. And it will also bring you a lot of healing and a lot of prosperity. Wow, rabbit spirit, buffalo spirit, back to back. That is abundance here. And it's going to bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of peace. You're not going to really have to worry about anything anymore. You know, it's going to bring you that abundance that you need to just not have to be stressing all the time, because life changes all the time here and things are going to be speeding up. There's somebody that you really want, the Spirit thinks is good for you. They're coming. They're coming. And you can expect that the things that you have been wishing for are now speeding up and coming your way here, because the miracles are going to be endless for you, Virgo. Just trust and the way things are going to be unfolding for you. Yeah, I feel here, you know, you may have been thinking one certain way here, and you're going to realize that maybe that's not the right thing. Maybe that was just like an illusion or a fantasy of yours, right? So really good things are happening, maybe not in the way that you want, okay? But transformation is clearly here, okay? And again, they're telling you don't make past mistakes here, okay? The magic is really working through you, and Spirit is also working with you. Just surrender on how things happen. You're not going to be single for long, Virgo. You're not going to be alone for long. You're not. All right, family. So those are the messages I have for you. Let me just say a hello to everybody in the house, because I do appreciate you, and I do love the fact that you guys are in here and you are my family. Troll, hey Sonia, hey Hollywood, Alexandra, Georgie, Norma, Lakeisha, Fernando, hey Christina, hey honey. So happy to see all of you in here. Hey, Norma. Alexandra, Amor. Angela. Debbie O. Hey, honey. Hey, Ru. Rocio. Hey, honey. Hilda. Hey, Hilda. Candy Money. Hey, honey. Hey, Biggity Boo. I love that name. That always makes me smile. Hey, hey, Marie. Karma Karen. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Rose. Hey, Yolanda. I gotta scroll all the way up. Hey, Angie. Hope I don't miss anybody. Hey, Danielle. Hey, sweetie. Stepping Stones. Hello, honey. Maria Montes. Hi, babe. How you doing, honey? Hey, Virgo Love 92. Hey, Rising of the Eagle. So glad you guys are here. Hey, Liz. Kenny Elizabeth. Hey, sweetheart. Did I miss anybody? Rita. Hi, honey. I love you guys too. The Trickster. Hey. Thank you so much, you guys, for being with me here today. Know that I love you, God loves you. I hope you have a terrific and productive and blessed day today. And I will see you guys again tomorrow, okay? I love you all very much. And I thank you so much for being here, really. And for those that are going to be watching later as well, thank you for your love and your support. I'll see you again real soon. Love and kisses to all of you. Bye now.